Speaking of communication styles, because as leaders, we communicate to our folks differently. Do you take it as a duty to adjust your communication style, knowing that some people will respond to different approaches? In this case, the y-axis refers to the tone, the x-axis refers to the approach. Tone, I'm referring to what we call as threatening, commanding, or engaging. Engaging meaning the most possible way you do it positively, and threatening means you do it in a violent manner. And then there are also those in the case of approach, prescribing, meaning this is the only way to do it. Selling, you maybe want to do this. Or consulting, hey, would you like to do this? You see how it's different, guys? Now, when it comes to communication, therefore, we know that there are different people who respond to different styles. For example, I want this report on my desk by end of the day. Highly threatening, very commanding, and also prescribing. We call them the dictator, right? We also have what we call as, these are great template options you can choose from your presentation. So you're still commanding because you're somehow imposing the options, but you're doing it in a consultative manner. We call that as the salesman. You know how the salesman can want, like, this is what you want. This is the best for you. But you're not pushing it too much to the point it offends the other client. We also have what we call as, I will appreciate if you come to work earlier. It's prescribing, but the tone is engaging. I call that as the mother hen. Right? Very protective, wants the best for his people, sometimes to a fault, but still very engaging. And finally, we have what we call as, I'm curious, what's keeping you from speaking confidently in front of a customer? We call that as the facilitator. You notice that different styles of speaking and communicating also deliver the kind of response that you get from your employees. I want you guys to hold an imaginary dart again, pin it on the screen, and ask yourself, what kind of style do I have when it comes to communicating to my direct reports, especially to my millennials? Am I the dictator, the salesman, the mother hen, or the facilitator? There's no right or wrong, by the way. Sometimes some people need to be used and reckoned with force if they have to, but some people will be only responsive if you put the positive approach. Whatever it is that you have, you need to decide what kind of leadership style that you have and adjust based on the audience that will also best respond to you.
To know more about our leadership workshops, visit jonathanyabut.com or send us an email, jonathanyabut@gycbasia.com.